Just tell me when you will see it.
Okay, I can see it.
Okay, so this is like a sales agreement which in pending approval status. So far we have everything as usual. We have cancel approval button on overview page. Let's approve and order entry approve this agreement. Once it order entry approved, so I can and integrated, this cancel approval button should change to create change order button, since from now on we cannot cancel can cancel approval on this agreement.
Can you cancel a order entry or approve order entry without having a job number? Does it give you an error?
We cannot. What do you mean?
So, like, you know how we have the Oracle customers, right? So, if this is one of those guys, then the order entry people manually enter the job here. So, can they approve something without having a job number, or does the validation stops them from doing order entry approval? Is there any validation?
Not sure about that. It was, but it wasn't. It was not in scope of this story. Actually, this agreement I created.
No, that's fine. It's okay.
Actually, this agreement with existing customer and site information just created, and the existing site I've just created. So probably they can. When it's order entry approved, from now on we can only create change order on such agreement, and this will open such a page with a list. Actually, this agreement has only one site so far, but with list of sites and system designs linked to these sites, and we can select which system designs, which jobs we can put into this change order we create. We cannot create change orders on cancel it, close it, or also jobs with billable status or invoice reversed status. So you can see we cannot select cancel a job. And when we select all, we also skip this cancel a job. So let's create this change order. It will create a copy of this integrated sales agreement, and will run a cancel approval logic on it. And so basically it will be the copy with the same customer, the same with selected designs and sites which correspond to that selected system designs. As you can see, it will load, and you will see that we clear mastermind customer on change orders. And so take a bit while on the local machine. Last time I showed part of this functionality, it was mentioned that it would be nice to highlight somehow that this is change order. So I set it on the header. It says change order instead of sales agreement. It's not like a final change, so if there will be some comments to this, I can change it back to just sales agreement. On the change order, we cannot add, as you can see, we have no possibility to add a new site or remove a site. It will contain only those sites which were picked up on when change order was created. The same with system design. We don't have option to delete or restore from template or something like that. We can only work with the system designs which were selected on the create change order page. When change order is created, the note should be added both to original and to change order, say that change order was created. And also we have, since it's a copy of original one, we have all the notes from original sales agreement. In change orders, the payment section is read-only. In the original one, there were no payment methods, but we also have no possibility to add and to edit anything on the payment, upfront payment or current payment sections. That's the same way as we cannot clear the mastermind customer number, we cannot clear the site mastermind number and job mastermind number. So as you can see, this button is missing, not missing, but hide. Okay, so let's make some changes to this system design. The most simple will be just add some equipment. Let's add the first one. On the header, we will see the install charge and RMR of this particular I will not send it for approval for now, but instead of it, let's create another change order for the same job. And also, while it was no any change orders, we didn't have the special section on sales information page, which you will see now, since we have, besides original, also the one change order. So you can see that now we have section with change orders. This is the original one. It highlighted by green, so user can see that he currently located on currently viewing original agreement, and also there are section with change orders we have so far. If we expand this row, we will have the list of system designs connected to this sales agreement with mastermind job number and job status. So let's create, let's create another one change order for the same job. As you can see, it already has number 2. It will sequentially increase with every change order. Okay, so let's edit this agreement too, and this system design too, and add some another equipment. Okay, so this time we are going to send it for approval and approve, and then order entry approve this change order. By the way, since we are here, also the sales team also will be disabled for change order sales agreement. As far as you can see, we have the possibility to add another one sales rep to this change order. So let's send it for approval and approve it. While it's loading, I will briefly explain what should be how it should work, and we will see in a moment. So when we have two active change orders on the same job, and one of them is accepted, it means it's order sold. In that moment, all another system designs which have the same mastermind job number on the other active change orders should be made read-only and unselected from that agreement. Instead of it, we should copy this accepted system design to those active change orders. So the user will always have up-to-date version of system design to work with. So also you can see that in Flutter, salt status for change order is called like accepted. It's only UI change. In status, it's still salt for Sales Pilot.
What status is that in Sales Pilot? Sold?
Yes, it's sold.
Huh? Okay.
It's sold. It's only UI change for change orders. So as you can see, we now have the two change orders in this list, and let's go and see that one active change order. So you can see that initially we had one system design. Now we have two of them. You will see in a moment. And also install charge was like 300 and something, and now we have 600, like it was in accepted system design. Also, user will see. It will load in a moment, and the user will see the prompt that somebody integrated already change order for the at that date and by that person, and it was changed. There were changes to such mastermind job, and user can confirm just to confirm that he read it. It will be shown once on changed design. So if user will load or any other user will see this change order, message will not be shown. So we can see that that outdated system design, which had this install charge, is unselected, and we cannot select it anymore. Instead of it, we have this new one for the same mastermind job with the current install charge. And also note was added to this change order, said that another change order was integrated. So also if we take a look at the sales information page, there will be the previous install charge. This field, the previous install charge. It will show the value of install charge of original system design or change order from which or system design from change order, which were base for this particular system design. Actually, it will show 0 for this, I guess, but we can create another one. And yes, we will create another one in the moment, and it will show us another feature in the scope of this change order story. I forgot to mention that when we create change order, we not taking system designs only from original. We take the most recent up-to-date system design for this particular job. So you will see it in a moment. You can see that install charge, previous install charge is 0. It's just because it was 0 in the original, and this change order was made from original system design. So let's go back and create another one. Oh, by the way, we can. I will show you that we can create a change order from not only from original sales agreement information page, but from the any accepted change order page too. Basically, it will work exactly the same. It will show the same data and create the change order as it should, no matter where you will push the button on agreement or on original agreement or any of its accepted change orders. So you can see this change order also has create change order button instead of cancel approval, and in the list of these change orders we can see that one of this was sold and another one still active. It was that one which we just saw before with the two system designs. So let's create change order, another one. As you may remember, on the original system design, we didn't had any equipment. So now you will see that change orders already integrated one change order. We have updated this system design for this job, and when I will be showing the equipment tab, you will see that there are already two pieces of equipment, as it was an integrated change order, integrated system design for this job. So you can see that we have the same equipment as it was in recent integrated system design. Let's add another one just to show that it will have another install charge, and we can see the difference between previous and current install charges. So let's go to sales information page. As you can see, we have previous install charge 600 because this current sales agreement was a copy of most recent integrated. This copy of system design was from the most recent integrated system design for that job. And also, one of the acceptance criteria is that we cannot change control plans for change orders, so it's disabled on sales information page, and I will show you in a moment on the overview page it also disabled. So you can see it's disabled, and also this probably I can show this as a link to a contract page of a particular change order or original sales agreement. Probably I can show you how it works from change order code. Okay, probably I will show you from here. So it will just redirect to contract page of selected agreement or change order. This I just like on original one. Since it calls reporting service, it will be a bit loading. Okay, so since reporting service knows nothing about my local sales agreement, so this contract is empty, but it was generated. And also, we can see that, as already mentioned, every time we create change order, a note will be added to both change order and original one that change order was created. And probably the last I want to show, it's that on order entry page, we also have a section with change orders, the same as on sales information page. And so basically functionality exactly the same. We have the list of change orders and related system designs, and we can proceed to contract page of any of those change orders. It will load a bit, and I will show you. So you can see we have the same. It's highlighted current one. I'm on original. I'm on original one now, and also we have a list of change orders with system designs. As far as you can see, this one already have two, because one of them was replaced, but still it linked to agreement, though unselected and redone. And probably that's it. I hope I didn't miss anything, and maybe you have some questions or comments.
That's pretty impressive. Thank you. That looks really good. I did have one minor question on, there was that message about outdated system design, so a new one was created.
Yes.
You said that message only shows ever once, so if I'm a different user, I won't get that message?
Yes, it was a requirement in the story that it shows once per sales agreement, not per user.
Okay.
But it could be a situation that actually if I didn't was too boring, and with this all loading time, I can integrate the last change order, and you will see that that message will appear again because we will make another change for that active system design.
Okay.
So it will appear every time when some changes were made to by another change order, if this system design will be still active.
Okay, that's good.
And also it tracked in the notes of, as I've shown in the notes of sales agreement, where we'll replace it system design.
All right, that looks really good. A lot of work. Anybody else have any comments or suggestions on anything they saw?
Looks good.
All right, a lot of testing ahead.
Yes, it will be a lot of testing. So thanks, and that's it from me, and I will stop sharing screen.
All right, thank you, Dimitro.